Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I'm jumping on live to answer a few more questions. If you haven't gotten the notification, I started the broadcast channel yesterday. You can tap into it. The link of my bio, A Plus Amazon Seller channel. That's where I'll be keeping you updated with all the Amazon content. And then last night I also opened up a Discord, and that'll be the chat room where you can ask questions and talk to other people and meet other people too. That's the one thing I'm starting to realize, that you got to create a community and keep talking to people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, and that way you speed up the process. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Park. Good morning, Ron. Happy Sunday. I just finished my morning burpees. I've been doing burpees for 200 days plus without any days off, getting the mind right, getting the body right, and now we're just going to keep doing more. So, hit me up with the questions, guys. Let me know if there's anything you need. I'm here to help. Again, there's a broadcast channel for IG where I'll be updating and notifying you guys when I'm going to be going online, doing the Q&As. I'm going to try to do, right now at the beginning, I'm going to try to do as many as possible. I want to create this community so that we can help each other. And like I said, you move the ball faster if you're talking to like-minded people and people that are experiencing the same things that you are. You're not going to get the same results just talking to your friends that don't do this. So, you got to talk to other people and build with other people if you really want to excel in this game. Good morning, Foggy. So yeah, it's going to be the A Plus Amazon, and maybe I'll change the name, but that's just what I came up with. I didn't want to worry so much about the name and the logo and stuff like that. I feel like people, when they're starting business, they overthink like the website and the name and how it's going to look and all that. We'll figure that out. So I came up with A Plus Amazon, and we're going to run with it for now, So people already in the Discord. If you haven't used Discord before, it's the chat room. It's going to be a repository of information where you can find info on ungating and getting approved to sell different brands, the cashback apps. What else we got in there? The analytical tools and more. I have a problem. Submitted multiple products to sell. All been rejected. Talked to a rep. He said everything looks good. We don't know why. Keep getting rejected automatically. Keep trying. I know of some people that have been denied a bunch of times for whatever reason, and they keep trying, and they'll get approved. Make sure you label your invoice correctly when you send it in. I put it in all caps. So let's say you're trying to get ungated for Nike. Make sure you label that invoice file Nike invoice in all caps. Real simple. Make sure that it has your name and address, and it has the distributor's or the store's name and address as well as 10 products. Someone asked in the Discord if it's 10 products of one product or 10 products total of the brand. I personally do 10 products of one thing. So like one easy way, and I think I got approved with Nike like this. It's been over a year when I got approved ungated with Nike, but you can get like 10 socks. Socks are cheaper than shoes, so you can get 10 pairs of the same socks and have that on the invoice and make it real easy. You want to make it, I'm thinking that this when you submit to Amazon, I think it's a bot that just scans your file, and I don't even think it's a human, honestly. So you want to make it super easy for whatever bot or whoever is verifying it. But yeah, label the invoice correctly. It also helps to send pictures. So you may want to send pictures of those 10 items. Send the invoice. So you label it Nike invoice and then your name. Nike invoice hyphen your name, or whatever the name is on the seller account. And then Nike product pics your name. And then you submit those 2 files and it should hit. I recently got ungated for Puma just last week, and I did it just like that. That's exactly what I did. So I'm still getting ungated in some brands. You know, it's like I said, I've been selling I'm going like in a year and a half. It's about 2 years. It's going to be 2 years soon. So I'm about a year and a half in the game. And there's still brands that I want to ungate in. I said this yesterday. I want to ungate in Converse, Under Armour, basically all the athletic brands. People buy that stuff online all the time. Shout out to Tracker. I see you in the Discord. Good morning. Shout out to Nick. I see you, Nick. Cuts. El Era Dynamico. I see you. Guys, just to recap, I'm going to keep recapping as people come in. I started the broadcast channel yesterday because I've been getting a bunch of DMs. I did just a couple of videos this week on, what I do with Amazon and just sharing my experience. And one of the videos got like 30,000 views in a few days. And then I got a bunch of followers and people DMing me and asking me a bunch of questions. And I'm trying to respond to everybody. But I came to realize that, maybe this is what I should do. I should continue to build a community and do the broadcast channel, do the Discord, and put everybody in a room so we could talk about it. And plus, it helps me. What's in it for me? It helps me because, when I go over this and I talk about it out loud, I keep my mind focused on my goals. Because, like I said in the Discord, I want to sell consistently at least a minimum of $50K per month and get at least a $10K profit a month by the summer. By the summer is really what I want to do. So I'll get there, maybe even sooner. I've had some 10 plus K months, but I want to do it consistently. Did you sign up as an individual or privately owned business? I started as an individual. You don't need a business to start your Amazon seller account. You could do it as an individual, a sole proprietorship, just, your name. You have to give them your social security, obviously, everything with Amazon is legit. You have to, it's like opening a real bank account and stuff, but you don't need a business or anything. You just sign up. Now, I eventually got an LLC because I want to continue to build business credit and get some of those tax write-offs and everything. But you don't need that to start. You can start as a sole proprietorship, just as a regular person. That's how I started. So you don't need that at all. So yeah, every morning I get up and do my burpees. You guys are going to see that on the stories. I've been doing burpees for 200 days plus. And it's part of my journey, man. With the physical fitness, I feel like that's one of the main reasons I'm able to grow and do more and have more confidence to jump online. I used to think being online was corny and talking to the camera or whatever. But, it's a new day, a new era. Don't be scared. Talk to the people and make it happen, man. And again, this is going to not only help you guys, hopefully, but it's going to help me because I'm going to be going over everything I'm learning, and I'm going to have that at the front of my mind all the time because I want to hit these goals, man. I definitely want to knock it out the park. I'm in groups. I'm in Discord groups, and I've seen, I follow a bunch of content, and there's people that do 6-7 figures on Amazon, and then I'm like looking, and I'm like, man, we could do this. So how do you get started? I know Tracker asked that in the Discord earlier this morning. It's just easy, man. Open up the seller account and start getting ungated with some brands. I put this in the Discord as well. Some websites that definitely give out invoices are Target and Kohl's, and I think soccer.com as well. So you can get an invoice from Target online. It's not a receipt though. There's a difference between a receipt and an invoice. Receipts don't have your name and address on them. You need something to have your name and address, the company's name and address, your order, and again, you need 10 items. Some people do 10 in total, but I've never done it that way. I do 10 of the same item. So probably the easiest way is probably to get some socks or something that's cheap, or a belt or something, something like an accessory. Would it be beneficial to put it on the LLC if I have one already? Probably. I mean, I'm not a business consultant or a CPA, so I really can't, make those type of recommendations, but probably, I guess. I don't know what you're doing with that LLC, if you want to commingle the two or not. I can't really give you advice on that, but maybe start a new one or not, or maybe start it as an individual, see how it goes, and if it's moving good, then you can merge it later. You could always do it later. You could open up the account and later on you could change your tax information. Shout out to Precious. Good morning. So yeah, I'll give the recap as people come in. I did some Amazon videos this week. I'm not gonna say went viral, but it did well. I got about 30,000 views, and in this week I got like 400 or 500 followers, and then there's a lot of people DMing me, and not only strangers, but people that I know have been calling me saying, "Yo, how do I do this?" And I'm really interested, and it's interesting to me. I didn't know that people would be so interested in this. I've been doing this for over a year now, and there's really no reason for me to talk about it online because I'm not really advertising products or anything. Like, these things sell on their own. I'm not trying to run ads for Nike shoes or Puma shoes or stuff. I just decided to share my journey, and I'm getting flooded with DMs, people asking me, how do I do this? So I came to the realization that the best thing to do is to set up a broadcast channel here on IG so I can notify you guys, so I can talk to you guys. And then last night I popped open a Discord chat, and the Discord chat is going to be a repository of information, and then it's going to be a chat group for everybody. So you can, try to meet other people there and ask questions and build with other people on their journey, because I'm sure that a lot of people that are watching this content and following me now haven't even gotten started yet. So, a lot of us are beginning, and we're just getting started. So I'm here to help you guys. I'm getting started doing the social media when it comes to Amazon and trying to build a community and figure all that out. And some of you guys are just getting started opening an account. So this is like a great time. Like, you're going to be with me from the bottom up, so kaboom. Good morning, Natural Queen. I see you. Good morning. So go ahead and check out my broadcast channel if you haven't already. That's where I'm going to be notifying you guys of the live stream Q&As. And then whenever I do a video, I'll share it there. And there's going to be links there to the Discord as well. So that's the chat group on the Discord. Good morning. There's a chat group on the Discord. And that's where you can ask questions. And because, I'm not going to lie, with all these DMs that I'm getting, it's hard to get back to everybody. And like, IG is not like set up for that. Sometimes DMs get lost, and it's hard to aggregate everything in one place. So the Discord is the best place to chat. And not only that, if I answer somebody's question, it's going to be public so someone else can see it. I want everybody to see the information, and it's all free, so pop up in there and take advantage of the information. Because I know a lot of people charge for this, and people already hit me up like, "Oh, do you do consults?" And maybe I will. Maybe I'll do one-on-ones and stuff like that, and I'll figure that out as time progresses. But right now, I'm just concerned with building the community, building something that's real, and giving before I receive. Pause. So hit me up with your questions. Like I said, I got a bunch of people hitting me up, asking me, how do you do this? Tracker asking the Discord, what's the best way to get started? The best way to get started is not to think so much about it, not to worry so much about the little details or whatnot. Just go ahead and open the account. Start trying to get ungated on a brand. Nike obviously is the biggest one. I'm not going to say the biggest one, but it's amongst the biggest one. But, you can go for something else. I know we have some females in here. Maybe you guys want to do some beauty products. I just started with the beauty products this week. I just got my first order with some beauty products, some concealer and some creams or whatever. And the numbers looked good. I saw other people talking about it, so I started doing my research. And I got ungated on the Merle Norman brand. I'm going to start getting ungated on other brands. I guess Sephora, and I got a list there. But we're going to do that as well. Good morning, Camilo. Good morning, Freddie. Good morning, Alexis. Everybody pouring in. Make sure you join the broadcast channel. That's where I'm going to be updating you guys when I'm going to be doing these live stream Q&As. I'm going to try to do as many of them as possible now as we start this community, A+ Amazon sellers. There's also going to be a Discord, or there also is already a Discord. It hasn't even been 24 hours. And we already got people jumping in there. On the seller amp analysis chart under the eligibility box, what does it mean to check the panel? I would have to look, but sometimes it has information of like whether eligibility. I would say that's if you're approved or not. So if you have it connected to your Amazon account, it'll tell you whether you're eligible to sell that or not. So that means if you're ungated in that brand. But if you're not, all you got to do is get ungated. It's not really that difficult to get ungated. When I say ungated, guys, for people that don't know, I mean approved to sell a brand. I used to think, I'm like, oh man, this is a mission. Just go grab and go. Like, I wasn't ungated in Puma up until last week, but Puma had a sale on their website, 20% off everything, on top of everything. So it was like half off or like 40% off everything, and then 20% off when you put that like coupon code. And I saw that deal. I'm like, oh, for sure, this is going to be good to resell. So I just started ordering a bunch of items. I wasn't even ungated, but I knew that getting ungated was going to happen. It's going to be good money. So I mean, I was a little ahead of myself because I've already been in the game, and I know how things work. But I got ungated. I submitted the invoice that I got through Puma.com, and kaboom, it was all good. So Natural Queen already has Seller Amp. Yeah, guys, I haven't talked about this yet here on IG, but I already put the information on the Discord. There's 2 tools that are must-haves here to sell. These are the 2 tools that I use the most. They're analytical tools that give you product information and data. One is Seller Amp, and the other is Keepa. And these are paid services. They cost about $20 a month, but they're a must in my opinion. You could scan the item with your Seller Amp application, and it'll tell you the sales rank. It'll tell you how many times that product sells per month. It'll also tell you how many sellers are offering that product and how many units they have in stock. So this is invaluable information. It also has a profitability calculator where you can enter your cost, and it'll tell you whether something's profitable according to what it's selling at. So all the numbers are right there. It's a little calculator. That way you can move quickly. Because look, guys, the hardest part about this game is not getting started with opening an account or ungating things. That's easy. The difficult part, and it's not so difficult, but the thing you're going to spend the most time on is sourcing and finding good deals. That is the heart of this resale business. That's really what it is. It's finding deals. You got to be looking all the time. You got to sign up to all the email lists. You got to have the cashback apps. You got to have the coupon codes, and you got to leverage all those things so that you could find good deals and get things at a lower price than what they're selling on Amazon. And that is where the real skill is. And it takes practice, just like anything else. It takes practice. You got to learn. Good morning. It takes practice. But yeah, that's what I spend the majority of my time on, is sourcing. And I post it online. I go to the retail outlets, and that's a good way to source. But I'm not going to lie. I do more buying online than I do in store. And the thing is that online, you can source more products. You can look through more products. And when you order online, you usually can order a bigger amount of products. Like if you go to I'll give you a perfect example. I was at the Adidas outlet this week, and I came across some good shoes, the Adidas Captier 2.0. So they're like these gray Adidas, like normal running shoes, just like generic basic Asics. And they were at a good deal. I think they were at 50% off or 60% off. and I scanned them. Boom, they're selling on Amazon. Don't quote me on this, but like, let's say it was like $85 or $90, and then I got them for like, I don't know, $40 or $45. So I'm like, oh, these are for sure a good deal. I'm gonna get these. And I look and I say, how much do you got in stock? They had like 4 shoes in size 12, another 2 in size 10. So, I walked out with, I think it was about 8 or 10 shoes, or about 8 shoes. Online, you could do, like, for sure you could buy 10 shoes. And if they cap you, just wait and then a few hours and then buy it the next day online. It's a lot easier. And then you don't got to carry all that. And most of the time when you order a lot online, it's free shipping anyway. So it's a little windy. I hope you guys can hear me. SellerAmp, and what's the name of the other tool? Keepa, Keepa. All this is linked in the Discord. Discord is going to be a vault of all the information that you need. It's going to be like the safe, that's why I say it's a repository. And you need both of them. I would say, yeah, man, like, there's other tools. I've heard of other tools. I've heard of another tool called Helium 10 or whatever. I've never used it, so I couldn't tell you, how it compares to the tools that I use. But those tools that I use, I say that, man, like, it's like trying to build a house and you don't have like a drill and you don't have, a hammer. You could try to get a ghetto hammer, or you could try to use a screwdriver, and you could probably do it, but it's going to be a lot slower. So, if you're serious about this, yeah, you're going to need these tools, man. You're going to need these tools. Keepa and SellerAmp, it's like $20 a month or something. So those 2 tools plus the seller account. The seller account comes out, the Amazon seller account, they charge you $40 a month, and they take that out of your profits, or out of your sales. If you don't have any sales, you're going to have to pay for it. But, so you're looking at less than $100 a month between seller, AMP, Keepa, and the Amazon seller account. Those 3 things, those are the 3 things that you need to sell for less than $100 a month. You got your business running, and boom, you're moving. Now, later on, there's other tools that you can get for inventory tracking and stuff like that, but that's not necessary. There's a repricer tools as well. When you have like a lot of stocks, different, SKUs, different products, and there's plugins that'll reprice the items for you in real time. I'm looking into getting one of those, but I ran it without a repricer for, I'm still running without a repricer. Helium 10 is expensive though. The 2 he mentioned is affordable. Yeah, there you go. Natural Queen, she's right. You see, she's helping out as well. So she's already one step ahead. We need people like that in the group that can help each other. And, so when I'm not around, when I'm away from the computer or my phone, other people can answer in the chat, so someone has a question, boom, Natural Queen can let you know her experience too. But she's right. What's up, Los? I see Los. I see Nuruddin Slim. But yeah, just to recap, guys, I just shared my journey on Amazon. I've been selling for over a year, about a year and a half now, doing resales on Amazon. And I did a video sharing my process, sending products into Amazon, buying products from Nike, Adidas, or whatnot. And one of the videos, man, got like 30,000 views in a few days. And I got like a bunch of messages, DMs all over the place. I got people calling me, people I know personally. I got strangers DMing me, yo, how do you do this? How do you do this? Is it real? And asking me 10,000 questions. So, I decided, man, the best thing to do is continue to do this type of content. It seems like there's a demand for it. And I opened up a broadcast channel, A+ Amazon Sellers, where I'll be sharing all my content that I do here on IG. I'm also on TikTok, Teb95_. And, I post the same stuff over there as well. And that broadcast channel, I'll keep you guys updated when I'm doing Q&As. I'm going to do more Q&As like this, answering questions about resales and, the Amazon hustle and sharing my experience. And I really just want to build the community, man. That's my goal for this year. I want to build a community. I want to do, by the summer, I want to reach my goal of doing $50K per month consistently in sales. And I know it's totally easy. I mean, not easy, excuse me. It's totally doable because the people I've been following, man, they're doing 6 figures, and some people are doing 7 figures. And they just put in the work. That's it. They just put in the work. You don't got to be a genius, man. You're buying low, selling high. It's, you know, it's part of the game. So you guys are tapping it at an excellent time, I would say, because, you know, some of the other people online, they are probably not accessible because they got so many people on their channel. They're probably charging for everything that they do, and I get it. You know, you got to make a buck. I understand, but right now, you know, I'm just building this right now. I'm not charging anything. I'm starting everything from scratch, and you know, I'm motivated. So I'd say it's a great time for all of us because I'm learning, building this community right now. You guys are starting. A lot of you guys are just starting, and you guys are learning. So we're eager to learn, and we're motivated, you know. So it's fresh and new. It's brand new, and it's like a good time, I think, man. It's a good time. Drop me any questions, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. But make sure you join the Discord. That's going to be the chat group that you can type questions in. You can talk to other people, meet people, introduce yourself there. Let us know, you know, let us know about yourself, you know. Drop your social media link. I got a little channel in there where you can introduce yourself. You know, my name is XYZ and I'm over here. And tell me your goals. You can drop your social media. That way other people could follow you too. Because one thing I'm realizing is that you want to build a community and you want to talk to people that are doing the same thing, that they have the same goals. Like, you could be talking to your homies from high school or your friends, but if they're not doing this, then like how could they benefit you in this particular area? Like, you know, I'm sure you guys are going to have fun and that's all cool, and you know, you got to keep your friends, but I'm talking about expanding your network. And that's most important. You want to expand your network. You want to build with like-minded individuals that can help you motivate yourself. And as soon as I started getting into chat groups and started following other people, I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I can't talk to my regular homies about this because that's not what they're doing. And that's all right. Good morning, sunshine. I see you. So yeah, guys, jump in the Discord. I got a few more minutes. I'm doing my morning walk after I did my morning burpees. I do burpees every single day. Have been now for about 200 days plus. I haven't counted, but I know I already hit 200 days. No days off. I do burpees every single day. I hit the gym 5 days a week. I do the weight training. And that's one thing that keeps my mind right. Keeping your body right first, and then getting your mind right. And building better habits so you can get better results. That's really what I'm all about, man. Motivating others to be great. We got that Goat Farm brand, You a Goat. And that's what I'm about. I want to see everybody get swole. I want to see everybody get fit. I want to see everybody get healthy. I want to see everybody win. Do you walk and burpees fasted? Yeah, I haven't ate yet. So, you know, I stopped eating. I eat dinner early. So I finish eating by 7. Usually by 6 or 7, I'm done eating. And I won't eat until the next morning. Till now when I get home, you know, right now it's about 8:45. So when I get back home, I'll cook up some food. I eat every day the same breakfast. I eat steak and eggs every single day, and a little bit of fruit, usually some blackberries, and sometimes some bread. So like today's the weekend, so I have some bread. But yeah, I eat the same breakfast every single day, and it makes me feel great. And I already tested my blood last month. My cholesterol's on point. Everything's on point, sharp as a blade. So it's what works for me. You know, I know everybody's is different when it comes to what they eat. I've tried different diets, but that's what works for me. I'm trying to get that protein high. Good morning, Hector. So yeah, guys, drop me the questions if you have any. I know Tracker He seems excited. I want to see you win, Tracker, man. Don't think about it so much. Just go ahead and fire, man. Fire. Just do it. Squeeze first, ask questions last. You know who said that, right? Some Jay-Z line. I believe in that. Just like yesterday, I jumped on the live. I didn't know what the plan was. I was like, guys, I don't know. What do I do? Do I do a broadcast channel, Discord? And someone's like, oh, YouTube, Telegram, this and that. So, when I got off the live, I was like, yeah, all right, broadcast channel. Boom, open it now. What is the name going to be? I don't know. And then I put A+ Amazon. At first, I put 9-5 gains. But then I was like, I want to make it more specific. But the point being is, man, like, thinking about like small little details and how's the website gonna look, or what's the name of the business, and how's the taxes, and like the little stuff, like you'll cross those bridges when you get there. Like the most important thing is to get the ball moving. So that's what I'm trying to do here, get the community moving, get the content out there, and we'll refine it as we go along. 100, yeah, 100. That's like, action, man. Action speaks louder than words. Just stay moving. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mess up. No one really cares anyway. People forget about things quickly, so don't worry. Like I said earlier, I used to be like apprehensive and think it was corny to be online. I used to overthink the post. I still do sometimes, And I'm like, is this right? Or, is this corny? Or is this the best way to do it? And then, you know how much time do you waste doing that? Like overthinking things? Just go ahead and do it. You can always do it again. So just go ahead and do it, So whether you open it up with an LLC or a sole proprietorship, just open it up and then you can always change it later. It doesn't matter. Shout out to Moto Will. I see you. Good morning. But yeah, guys, I got maybe about a minute or two before I tap out here. I'll be doing the Q&As, man. Whenever I have some time, I'll be doing the Q&As for you guys. I really want to get this community popping. I want to see you guys win. And I want to reach my goals as well. That's what's in it for me, man. As I see you guys grow, I'm going to be growing as well. And as I share this information, I only get better. So this is why I'm doing this. So yeah, I definitely want to help you guys out, but there's some self-interest as well. I'm like, if I keep talking about this, if I keep going over the points, I'm going to get better as well. So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.